Hey guys, welcome to Precious Cargo. I'm Precious, and today I'm like glowing. I'm so excited. Today I have a multi published author, Victory Hurd, charismatic king, period, hailing from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Y'all know I love my Tennesseans, honey. He is a published author of multiple books, a mental health advocate heavily involved with community unity, which I love. He is a catalyst with a fiery passion that is impossible to ignore and well equipped with the superpower to get both hearts racing and minds awakened. Victory doesn't just inspire, he electrifies, making his presence felt and leaving audiences with ambition and drive. Get ready to ride the wave because here comes Victory Hurd with the word, honey. I know that's right. What's up?
Yeah. Great to be on here. Thank you, Precious, for having me on. Let's have this
You're
good time.
you're welcome. I'm so excited. So I literally, my Amazon delivery for your book did not get here until 6 p.m. last night. And I stayed up. I read it twice from front to cover. And then I also read it again today. And when I tell you I am obsessed, I don't know if you read my book yet or not, but it is almost directly correlated. Like when I tell you the parallels, we'll get into it. We'll get into it because I have a burning question. Okay. This is like probably the most important question. I don't think I've ever asked anyone else this before in my life. Are you on a twin flame journey?
Not necessarily, but I'm open to it.
Okay.
I just don't necessarily know, or I haven't identified who my twin flame would be just yet.
Okay. Because the way, like, I've got to find where I was talking about it. Where was I talking about it? Okay. The mirror moments, the mirror exercise in the book. First of all, I don't think anyone that isn't a twin flame does the mirror exercise. So I was just like, wait a second.
Very powerful thing. And you
Yeah,
can
it is so
manifest so
powerful.
well.
Yeah. And then the part where you said an alchemist trained to make the most of every circumstance I'm involved in. I mean, three snaps. Like this is
Hand will glow. Do you hear me?
when I tell you, like my mind was blown. The words, the poetry, the love that you poured into this work was I cried a couple of times just because I know how hard it is, especially as an artist, to put yourself out there. And you did it so eloquently and so beautifully, and I'm so proud of you. Like it's
Thank you.
incredible. Truly, it's incredible. I know how hard it is to do these things, so it's no small feat. It really isn't. I don't care if you're publishing a New York Times bestseller or if you're publishing your very first poem. It's you're putting your heart and soul into something, and you're being the most raw and the most vulnerable that you can be, and it can be very very scary. So kudos to you for doing this multiple times. And I know you do live readings and live poetry as well, and that is I'm blown away every time I see a video.
Yeah, that's a whole nother world right there. It's fun, but it definitely took a little courage getting warmed up to it. So.
Yeah, no, I love it. I'm very happy for it. Okay. Yeah, I've really had to ask you about the twin flame journey because my gosh, the never ending mirror moments is like every day is a mirror moment.
Dang it. We might have just found a twin flame right here.
Oh my God. My twin flame's a demon, and I know exactly what that means about me. I know exactly what that means about me. But
I might have some questions for you after this.
listen, when you know, and it's just, you definitely can't pick them. That's for sure. Okay. So let's jump right into it. All right. What inspired you to write?
I get inspired by what I see.
Mm.
Tend to be a person that keeps a more positive outlook in life. I enjoy painting the picture of what life can be.
Wait a second. I just realized that I didn't even say what book I was referencing because you have multiple. I am referencing Cultivating Harmony by Victory Hurd. If you guys are on camera, go grab a copy right now on Amazon. I will post the link in the show notes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so you said you're inspired by like what you see, like you mean like community wise or
It's a community wise, but I'm really big into nature. So
mm,
some of my poems are about nature, and on the other side, I have a lot about community. But yeah, so I love community unity, and I love to inspire others to unify as well.
what do you think's been your biggest challenge during that?
Let's say staying motivated because I'm a person that can take on multiple different things, but sometimes I just, I had to realize that I was doing this for the people
Mhm.
instead of more so for myself.
Right.
And I love the people more than I love just just chilling, you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
might as well
No.
make the most of them.
Yeah. No, I get it. Do you have a muse behind your work, or do you feel like your muse is the environment?
A little half and half. At one point in time, I did have a girlfriend that I was making a lot of work for.
Okay.
I did actually get on stage and I performed her a kind of an affirmation s poem too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. Just explaining to
Oh.
her how awesome she was and uh, inspiring her to just keep moving forward in her journey.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. Maybe that's your twin. Hey, you listen. You never know, honey. You never know. Shit. I wish I could change mine. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, he listens to this. That's why I talk shit.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay, cool, cool.
that's how he knows how I feel. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, wait. Are you single now for the ladies that want to know?
All the ladies out here, yes, I am
Okay.
single currently.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, just take a number right now. I'm kind of just living my best life.
I feel.
I'm not necessarily looking for anything in particular, just trying to make sure I'm the best version of myself possible. So
Period.
whoever comes along for the journey, welcome to the ride.
I love that. I say it all the time. Like, you have to start with you and you have to pour into you. Like, nothing else matters, like, truly outside of yourself. I don't want to sound like weird about it, but I think that, and
Mhm.
you talk about self love and everything and cultivating harmony as well. And that self love chapter. Hold on. I wrote some notes about
So
it. I wrote some
you
notes
gotta
about it.
hug yourself every once in a while. Just give yourself a
Man,
big hug.
on Fridays, so I do weekly assignments this season. And I started challenging the audience to treat themselves on Friday. It's Venus Day. There's a reason why we get paid on Fridays.
Okay.
Exactly. To treat themselves every Friday. And when like it literally, okay, I'm not even like, I hate to keep sound like a broken record, but the way that you talk about frequency, the way that you talk about like everything, I'm freaking blown away. Truly blown away because it's
Do
so
it.
important and there's so many layers to this journey. There's so many layers to spirituality. It isn't just you do your gratitudes and that's it. It isn't just you do your mirror exercises. It isn't just you heal your inner child. It becomes your lifestyle. It becomes your daily. It becomes so naturally ingrained in your life that your frequency is resonating at 700 just waking up. I even think that love is a lower frequency, to be honest with you. I feel I know it's on the higher end, but I feel as if love should be the baseline. I
Okay.
personally
What?
feel as if we should start there and then work our way up towards enlightenment. And I feel like, especially spiritual teachers, we kind of toggle between the top few. But I truly believe that the other ones, like, if you were following the steps and you were doing the things and you were taking care of yourself and you're pouring into you, you're naturally going to be reflected, just like doing your mirror exercises. It's like literally anything can be a mirror. It doesn't have to be a person, it could be any situation. What is this showing me about myself that I need to heal? It's
You learn something from everybody.
everything in every situation. And I think that if we get to a point where we are getting using the journey as the fun part and not the destination as the fun part, we'll have so much, just everything would be better. And I'm talking about, we got the collapse of governments happening right now. I'm talking about we have wars going on right now. I'm talking about there's so much destruction in the world that if we start as love with the baseline, none of those problems will exist. But we have to start with ourselves before we can do that. Because if you don't love yourself first, nothing else matters.
Listen, uh, you'll be searching for it throughout the world and you'll never
Hmm.
find it
Never find
because you
it
gotta make it within first.
first. Like, oh my gosh, that is why, like, if you have never done a mirror exercise, do you want to walk someone through what a mirror exercise would be?
Well, there's many types, but I'd say one of my favorite ones is the programming aspect
Mm,
of it. So I'll look into a mirror, and as you do your research for the audience, as you do your research, you'll learn that different eyes pertain with different hemispheres of the brain. And you can train yourself by repeating those said affirmation or what you would like to see in the world through your own eyes. It's kind of like you're speaking to yourself, but your internal is receiving it at the same time.
Mhm. No, it's, I mean, and we're talking affirmations here. We're talking hypnosis, essentially self hypnosis here. We're talking healing your inner child. We're talking one exercise is doing all of these things.
Neuro linguistic programming at its finest.
Yes, it is just, I don't like it kind of breaks my heart sometimes because I don't think people realize how powerful they are. And that is
Ooh,
where,
oh
that
my
is,
goodness. Message.
man, that is where I am having the hardest time with my clients right now because
Hmm.
I am having the hardest, I don't want to say, I don't want to put that in there. I am no longer having the hardest time with my clients, but I've noticed collectively that I think it can seem overwhelming. And I think that initially, whenever you are given the steps and you're doing the things and it seems as if you're never going to get there. It can feel like you're drowning sometimes. I know the healing journey is not a walk in the park. Is that the saying? Walk in the cake? I said walk in the cake earlier this season. I don't know
Sorry,
what that
yeah.
means.
Say that. I haven't heard that one yet.
We're in the South. We just make stuff up.
I'm telling you, you just hear your granddad saying it and run with it.
No, it's wild. Um anyway, all that to say, I feel like I'm like having a heart explosion moment because I'm so happy that we're having this conversation today.
You're good. I'm here with you. Frequency.
Also, what I really love was the fact that you talk about manifesting with music. And like if someone's going, like they're trying to find love, I tell them all the time, stop listening to Morgan Wallen.
Ooh, say
Stop
that.
listening to that sad ass country music if you're trying to manifest love. If you are trying to manifest money, Boss Man D'Lo, I don't care. That man makes me feel like I can flip anything. I don't care if it's burgers. Man, I don't care what it is. We making money today. That's my money playlist.
Mm-hmm. Don't matter what we're doing, but it's up.
Exactly. It's up. And even Ariana Grande, her music is like self affirmation 101.
Never really got into too many songs of hers, but it's no fun.
I accidentally, well, I don't want to say accidentally, I didn't know. I was dating one of her producers. And so, like, I ended up looking, like, going through his catalog and, like, just getting really into, like, a lot of his songs and stuff. He's a pretty decent producer. He's supposed to be making me music for this, and I've yet to receive it. We're on episode, like, 7. So,
Hey, brother, get
man,
right.
time's a ticking. I don't
We
care how
need a
many
theme
Grammys on that
song.
wall.
Get
Time's a
that.
ticking.
We need a theme song.
We need a theme song. Everyone go tell James we need a theme song now.
In the comments, run to me.
Run to the comments. Run to the comments. Okay. Oh, also, you talk about being a victim in cultivating harmony. Um,
Yes.
do you think that's what started your healing? Was deciding to no longer be a victim, or what do you think was it that started it?
Well, shit, I got to switch toothpicks for this one. Hold on. I'd say the catalyst was really when I was back in college. I had my conspiracy theory phase, just like a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people do. When I was realizing that we've been lied to about a lot of different things, a lot of the food that we're eating, a lot of the religious systems that
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people believe into. Uh, I just started a journey for truth after that. Just
Mm.
wanted to define what I could really say is factual and make my own belief system after that. Like personally, right now, I'd say I'm more of an omnist. I don't necessarily adhere to a specific religion, but
Mm-hmm.
I take pieces of each. Like I admire how the Muslims pray 5 times a day.
Mm.
I like how the Buddhists admire peace. How
Mm-hmm.
a lot of Christians are supposed to love one another. Like it's different pieces that you can take and learn from because I feel like that's our purpose here is to learn. So I just was always a curious person, I guess. My mom
Mm-hmm.
kind of attest to this. As a kid, my favorite question was why.
Why?
Yeah, I always wanted to know how the world worked. Why was this a thing? Because I mean, shoot, a person like me, it's hard to tell me what to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I respect everybody, but unless I really resonate with the why, it's hard for me to kind of get behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Um, so do you think that your life's purpose is to like kind of help the collective, like raise the vibration, or what exactly do you like would you consider your soul's purpose in this lifetime?
I'd say some of it is to help the collective. Some of it is to help my family,
Mm-hmm.
my parents especially, because I feel like a big portion of life is us learning,
Mm,
and we all know the paradigm of us. If you don't pick the right answer to the lesson, you're gonna repeat it
right.
in various different situations and environments. So I don't know. I like to inspire people, but I also want to make sure that I'm creating an oasis for
Ooh,
myself, my people, and everything that I can affect.
like creating an oasis. That's book. That's your next cover.
Yeah,
I love that, creating an oasis. And then I know you talked about how like Muslims pray 5 times a day, and like the Buddhists with their meditation and peace and stuff. Do you? What is that? Green tea
it is green tea. Yeah, with elderberry.
with okay. Period.
Yeah, got to make sure we're ready for allergy season.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I got my sea moss, I got my elderberry, a syrup. I'm not playing.
It's not catching us slipping.
And ain't. So I've been contemplating on writing a book about prayer versus meditation.
You like
Mhm.
it?
Mhm. Yeah, I think that a lot of times especially, we're in the Bible Belt.
Right.
I think it's kind of silly to go to church every Sunday and sing God's will is what I want for my life when all you've done in your entire life is tell God what you want and never listened to what God wants for you. You know what I
You're
mean?
firing a lot of
Like
shots right there.
I'm just
Shots
I'm
all around.
just I'm just saying like I think that I and a lot of my friends, a lot of my
Mhm.
close friends consider what I do to be sinful or oh my god, it's against God. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But I know in my personal journey that I spend more time listening than I do talking.
Yes.
And so quite frankly, if nothing else, I might have be the only one of them on the path doing God's actual will because no one else is listening to what the
They're actually supposed
divine
to be
is
doing.
saying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so
Hmm.
I think that when you talk about the brainwashing and you talk about the way that, religion has been, I even talk about this with a previous guest this season, and a lot of it I think has to do with control, and a lot of it I think has to do with no, you're going to do what we tell you to do, and this is what God said. But what does God want for you? How do you know your soul's purpose and your reason for being here if you don't take 5 minutes a day to listen? If you don't take 5 minutes a month to listen, if you've never listened, if you've never quieted your
Right.
mind long enough to listen, how would you know what you're actually supposed to be doing here? You could be here to teach. You could be here to serve. You could be here just to have a good time and raise the vibration just by shaking your booty because that's also a thing.
There's it's
you
healing for
know?
some folks.
You know what I mean? And so it's just like I think that I'm extremely off balance. I feel as if I do way more listening than asking. I've just gotten to the point where I don't want to say demanding,
Mhm.
but I've gotten to the point where if I'm given half of what I think that I earned or deserved at that point, I will say, "Thank you, universe. Try again."
Yeah.
I
I mean,
do.
but you do have to be very intentional and
Mhm.
selective with your blessings.
Right. And, if I'm asking for 5 things and I receive 3, but I've done 100 things and continue to keep putting myself out there and doing these things, I want a Chanel bag. Damn it.
Yeah. Come on. Let me get
I got
it. Go
I
ahead and
just
do it.
made a fresh cup of coffee for my ancestor altar. I do it, okay? I am doing the things that I need to be doing. They have fresh fruit every day. They have fresh water every
Mm,
day. They have
they
fresh flowers
good.
every day. I always keep a candle lit. They better stop playing.
Hey, you gonna get her right.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just be like, "Hello."
Uh, you're working on it. It's just taking a little time. Logistics been backed up in the spiritual world. You'll
Logistics
get
been
to it.
backed up. The
It's
government
gonna work
shutdown was
out.
affecting.
Yeah, the government shutdown did hit them too. They'll be back though.
But I'm working on And that's what I love about other cultures too, the fact that they honor their ancestors religiously. And I really think that we got to get back to some sort of ancient something because this is a mess.
We do. I like how the Chinese culture take a lot of care of their elders.
Hmm.
Like they tend to stay in the household longer as they grow up,
Hmm.
and then once they are grown and established, and their parents are a little older, the parents come back and move in. So
Right.
it's kind of like a full circle, and you can continue to learn
A lot
from
of
that too.
Asian, a lot of Asian cultures are that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much to learn from an elder,
Hmm.
especially as you're growing up. Just imagine the
Right.
benefit it can do for your children.
And if nothing else, if you don't like anything about them, do everything they didn't do. You can still learn something from a situation. It doesn't matter what the situation is.
Message,
You
give
don't,
that healing to the family.
man, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I did. So I work in the Akashic Records. That is my preferred modality in the spiritual world. And I specialize in past lives and all the jazz. And so during my training, one of the girls, oh, I'm going to try not to cry during this. One of the girls did a reading on me, and she said that she looked up and there were, first she thought there were hundreds. First she said there were hundreds, and then she said there were thousands. And they were literally just white dots in like a black uh space. And she said they were standing up and applauding for me, thanking me for being the one to save the bloodline.
Yeah. Ugh, Hercules, Hercules.
That I just like, and when you're healing and when you're on these journeys, you are not just affecting yourselves. We've talked about it before with the infinity sign. You have your past, present, and future. Everything is simultaneously happening at the same time. The only time is not linear. It just is. And so when you heal yourself, you are healing every ounce of DNA in your body, which is in turn healing your entire bloodline. And all it takes is one. All it takes is one.
Even one decision.
One. That's it. That's it. That's
One.
all it takes is one. And your life can flip, quantumly shift in just that one decision, regardless of what it is, you
I
know?
think, in all honesty, I think that your idea with your next book is going to be an even more powerful impact than you think.
Mm.
Ironically, your book concept takes me to there's a book that you should probably research if you're not already heard it, called The Power of the Subconscious Mind.
Oh, wait,
It's by
by Joseph
Joseph
Murphy?
Murphy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have that one. I have Growing Rich with the Subconscious Mind. I'm actually rereading Neville Goddard right now. I read it like every year. I read the entire 17 book collection every year because I'm a
Wow.
psychopath.
I'm gonna have to get into that.
Hold on, let me show it. Hold on, let me show it to you.
To the library. Let me see.
So this is dead ass, you guys. When I tell y'all something, it's because I've done it 1,000 times. So this is the entire Neville Goddard collection. You can see all my highlights. I don't just talk it, I walk it. You said what?
I said it's thorough. I like it.
Yeah, I don't play that. And my Power of the Subconscious Mind, you're about to see a lot of highlights as well. Where's all
Hmm.
my, there they are. I was like, wait, where's all my highlights? Like I was trying to prove a point. That's, oh, they're actually there. You just can't see it because it's faded.
Yeah, in the yellow.
Yeah. The yellow. Okay, I'm gonna have to start using pink because yellow fades. Wow, wow. Okay. And
No, that's
just like all the other ones, here's yours marked up.
uh-huh. That's how my copy is as well.
Man, one thing about it, I'm gonna read a book. I'm not just reading, I am dissecting it, I am ingesting it. I am not going to waste my time on anything that is not valuable, period, anyway. And so, whenever I am investing my time or anything into something, I am doing it. I am a 1000% girl. I'm not even 100% girl. What you get is you get it on a high level. Just who I am as a person.
Hey, fun part.
It's our superpower.
It is. It is.
Do you have a favorite spiritual modality that you use? Like, do you do like tarot or like do you do the
Sometimes I do tarot, but in all honesty, I'm just more, I guess, of a kind of a root worker in a sense.
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I love nature
Tell me more,
and
tell me
kind of
more.
slash shaman esque. Like I
Yeah.
love nature and I love to listen to things as well. And when you listen, you learn a lot.
Mhm.
I can't really get into too much, but
Mhm.
it's
You mean listening to like the spirits, or you mean listening to people, or
really both. I
both?
mean,
Yeah.
just things, just how I feel around certain things. I'd say more
Mhm.
like clairvoyant, clairaudient.
Yo, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's all connected, and it's part
Mhm.
of the power.
I love that. I love that. Do you when I first started, I thought I was gonna go into mediumship. That was a hard no. They come and go
What?
as they please
What?
anyway.
You
It
What
doesn't
was
even
it poking you or something? What's going on? Were they messing with you?
I leave this hall light on because it tells me, and especially whenever I have like an interview or something,
Oh,
because it'll flicker different things at me based on like what I'm saying and the other energy, just so I can kind of adjust things. Like it hasn't flickered except for once this whole time. So that's how I know we're in good alignment, because they will keep you in check. They will keep you in check. I had someone on my brain, and then all of a sudden my lights goes out and just poof, 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 poof. You know how frequency is anyways, and I
oh,
resonate on a very high frequency. Um
okay.
and it was just going out, and I was like, "Oh, this person's going through a hard time. Got to go.
Yeah.
Don't need that on me."
Mm-mm. I mean, you just leave that here with you.
I soaked in
Move
the
on.
bathtub in salt for a while after that,
Yeah, you gotta
cuz
get it off of
you got to get it off of you.
you.
Um
People are energy vampires.
oh my gosh, yes. And I know like for masculines and feminines it's completely different, like as far as like the self-care and like what we do. How do you cleanse yourself from like the junk?
Let's say I do a lot of like sun gazing. I
Mm.
do a lot of somatic releases, like
Eyes
somatic
open or
releases.
closed?
Both. Sometimes it just depends on the time of the day. It's sunrise or sunset, definitely eyes open.
Mm.
If it's in the middle of the day, I ain't gonna lie,
Mhm.
sometimes I might close my eyes because
Mhm.
it just depends on if I have something to do afterwards or not. I engage a lot. The somatic movements definitely help. I do yoga too
Mm.
and some tai chi as well.
I love that you
Um,
move your body like that.
yeah, yeah, you got to stay limber, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a stiff person.
Mhm.
Like, dude, if you see me out somewhere, you'll see me always dancing, smiling around, high energy. Let's move around. Let's do something, you know.
Mhm.
I don't want to be frigid because I feel like once you're frigid and that, I guess that information sets in, just kind of, it decreases your quality of life.
Mhm. No, I agree completely. Um, do you do any Kundalini yoga or anything as far as like moving your chi?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. Wouldn't necessarily pertain directly with Kundalini, but
Mhm.
with that, I kind of take bits and pieces myself. But I definitely visualize moving the energy around, move my
Mhm.
energy to various things, bringing things to fruition, and also uh, just being a mover out here, mover and shaker. You know,
Yeah. Are you talking to trees yet?
and for sure, I hug
No.
trees.
Man, I'm telling you. I'm
Yeah,
telling you. I'm
oh, now
telling you.
grounded today. I was just kind of laying in the ground, basking in the sun.
I'm telling you. So with my flowers, when I change them out for my ancestors, I will go and give the other flowers as an offering to the trees. I I can't. I don't want to say it out loud.
So it's some good fertilizer.
I gave an offering. I do simmer pots as well on Sundays. And so I gave an offering to a tree, and I said I wanted a certain thing, and
Huh?
I ain't gonna hold you. Within 2 hours, that thing happened. They be
Ooh,
working. They be
I'm telling you, the
working.
trees. Oh, it's a vast network right there.
Man, the trees will get it done. And I have one favorite tree for when I don't want to say a good thing and a bad thing, but when I have something that's more high energy, I go to a certain tree. When I want to banish something, I go to another tree.
Mhm. It's kind of like with voodoo and everything. Like they might catch a rose bush or something like that. The
Mm-hmm.
thorny aspect for
Hmm.
the bad
Yeah,
intention.
I had to put
That's
someone in the freezer last week, and not only did she go in
ooh,
the freezer, she went in the freezer with some cayenne pepper because I've had enough.
oh, with the cayenne.
With the cayenne. I shook that thing too, and I threw it.
Hey, it seems like they dug that hole themselves. So it's what
I
it is.
will let anyone enjoy their own circus. Do not involve me in it. My energy is way too sacred to be involved in something that everyone is a projection of themselves. And chaotic energy has no business being around me. It's just, especially in our line of work and in as open and readily available to energies as we are. Whenever you are a spiritual person, an extremely in tune spiritual person, your clairs are fully open, your chakras are fully open. You have to keep your protection on point because if you do not, even every day, not every day, but I will make sure there's a line of salt in front of my front door. I can't have it. My body is too susceptible to energy for me to just have anyone and anything around me. It's like whenever, and it really, like I've had, friends and stuff be like, "Do you even really like me?" or like whatever, just because I'm a Virgo. Dang. You know what I mean? Like
You
my
need,
personality just is what it is. Like
yeah,
I'm just a little rough sometimes. I lived in New York. Shit. I'm just a little rough. But one thing, right. One thing about me, no one should ever question because I don't keep any energy around me that I don't like, that I don't resonate with, that I can't be in a room with without getting icky because that will stick on me. And I cannot, especially with sitting with my clients or especially doing an Records reading or especially doing someone's past life reading, I cannot afford, that's my livelihood. I don't play about my money. I cannot afford to have anyone else's energies or emotions that are like a darker frequency attached to me because I wouldn't be able to do my job.
yeah, that is true. That is very true, and that can get very messy very fast if
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what you're doing. So
Right.
yeah, you got to stay protected. I definitely feel it because sometimes I mean I'm a person. Shoot, I work in PR too, so I have to intermingle with different energies,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like a game that you got to play with them. You got to
Yes.
just know what game they're playing first, and then you'll be able to maneuver how you need to.
Bingo. So what do you do whenever you're in those spaces to maintain your spiritual health and your mental health, really?
Yeah, for real. Before I go, I make sure to, of course, pray over myself. I do my own rituals and make sure that I'm encapsulated, protected with everything. And on the mental health side, you talk to somebody. I
Mm-hmm.
have a therapist.
Mm.
I hope everybody has a therapist. And I also have resources for anybody who doesn't have a therapist, especially if you're in Nashville, Tennessee, and you look anything like me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Melanin.
but melanin, do you hear me? Even if you're not melanated, just I mean, we have resources.
Yes.
I can send you like a packet or something like that. We can post them in the comments and
Yeah.
just let everybody know about the different resources that we have. I do want to shout out an organization that I do some work with called the Black Mental Health Village in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'll drop that link as well. They do a lot of big work in the community, and they will give you all types of different resources to help someone in a mental health crisis, and also give training in order to prevent those things to happen.
I I was in a long-term relationship with someone who suffered from mental health issues, and so that is, especially in our community, that is so important. The last thing I ever wanted to do, and I never did, the last thing I would ever want to do would be call the police, frankly, on a black man having a mental health crisis. And, it's really, especially as big as Nashville has grown, like it is really important to have those outlets and to have those resources and to know that you can call someone or have someone else that will actually be an advocate for you and not be there to do more harm to you than good.
Yes, you need everybody needs someone to talk to,
Agree.
even if it's just a vent, even if it's just to bounce ideas from. We need to be around like-minded people or the people that we want to have a mind like.
Hmm.
So yeah,
I love that. I love that. Um, I was going to ask you something. Oh yeah, how long have you been in therapy?
let's say really kind of sort of my whole life.
Mm.
My mom was a school psychologist.
Okay.
So yeah, growing up, I would always bounce different ideas about off of her, and we all know, shoot, our mothers are kind of our emotional outlets anyway.
Yeah.
So they're the people who nurture us in when the bad happens, and it was good being able to learn how to master my emotions. And shout out to
Mm.
my mom for that.
Period. Good job, mama. You did it. You did it. You did your big one. You did your big one.
Big one. You hear me? The world thanks you.
I know that's right. Because first of all, let's talk about the name just in general. Like Victory is crazy.
Victory is. Now she didn't give me that name. She did
Okay.
not give me that name, but
Okay.
that's my friend, and that's what I go by.
Okay. I love that. I was like, oh, we need to name this like Precious Victory or something because come on, that's wild. I love
It
it.
is. It has a nice ring to it. I like
I
it.
know, I'm telling you, I love it. My maiden name is Precious Styles. And it's like, come on. Come on. They knew what they were doing. You know what I mean?
They did.
Like
They
they
did.
knew what
Precious
they were
style.
doing.
Like you can do some hair real fire. So, hey, get you styled up in designer, whatever. You can run with that.
Period. And then I went to New York, worked in the fashion industry. I was like, let me trademark this name because I don't need nobody to take it.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. What have you noticed in Nashville with it growing? What have you noticed with the way that community leaders are handling different situations? Do you think it's getting like better or do you think things are getting worse?
I think that's a multifaceted question.
Mm,
Um, I would like to say that things are definitely getting better.
mm-hmm,
We started to see more representation at tables where decisions are actually happening, like city planning and all types of different city involved commissions. I would say a lot more people are aware,
mm,
but there are still some misguided people.
mm-hmm.
And I think there is an opportunity for more unity.
I agree.
And we need more people to come and get involved with
Mm-hmm,
different various organizations trying to make a change for the better, to come out and learn about these said plans that we have that we need to enact to have a better future for us all.
mm-hmm.
There's work to be done, and I invite everybody to come along board.
I love that. Do you feel like it's harder as someone who is spiritual to still want to participate in average 3D life, like going and voting or doing a regular job or whatever?
Yes, for certain.
No, no, it's definitely difficult, huh?
Yes, it's difficult and it's draining
Mhm,
in a way because it's like you have to fit in to a world where we don't fit in,
mhm.
where it's not necessarily designed for us. Ironically, that's going to be a piece of a poem that I'm gonna put at the end of this situation. So that stay tuned for that one. But yeah, yeah, it's I think we do have a lot of work to do. We do have a lot of work to do, and it's tough to navigate it. But if we all come together, we can
Mhm.
do it.
I think the easiest way for me is to I could sit in my bed all day and write and do whatever and never interact with the world and my life would be grand. I
Yeah.
think that the hardest part for me personally is knowing that part of my soul's purpose is also touching people and reaching people and raising the collective vibration. We are now in the age of Aquarius, which is when Atlantis sank. I was there when that shit happened. I don't want to be part of that again. So, my mission here during this lifetime is to ensure that we have enough people with a raised frequency to keep that from happening. That is my main purpose um, in this lifetime. I offer soul purpose readings as part of my like past life readings too, just so you can, just so people can do whatever they need to do.
And we're gonna promote that as well.
Oh man, oh yeah, they're used to that.
Yeah,
I will start every episode. Did you get my book yet? Did you do this? Did you do that? Okay, cool. Now we can get started.
because you know.
Listen, they probably just like skip, skip, skip. Okay, let's get to the meat and potatoes at this point. We already know what she's gonna say. But I think that
It's in there.
like it's this is like just the main reason for me that I've always continued to vote and I've always made that like a huge thing for me. My grandmother couldn't vote until my mother was born. That's wild to me.
Yeah,
That is wild to me. Like legally couldn't do hardly anything until way after my own mother was born. And so it's like I always try and make myself remember, keep my ancestor altar. I actually keep my ancestor altar in my room because it's my daily reminder. I know a lot of people keep theirs like on the floor or kind of somewhere that's out of the way. I need daily to remember my why. I need daily to know that this is not just healing for me. This is not just healing for my future bloodline, my nieces, my nephews, my parents. This is literally healing the past of everyone's blood. I think we have 16 generations of DNA in our bodies. And if I am healing that many generations in my current body, and then that is still in the DNA of the other body and the other body and the other body. We talk about 144,000 all the time and being a chosen one of the 144,000. I really think it goes back further than that. I really do. I
Uh,
really do. And I'll tell you a
that's
conspiracy that I have. I wanted to talk about
okay.
ancient civilizations with you too. I
Yeah,
think that if we keep healing and keep raising the frequency high enough, that it will get to a point where a lot of the ancient civilizations will crumble because they'll no longer be necessary. Have you noticed that like certain temples and stuff have remained, whereas others haven't? And it's nature, it's a force of whatever. I think certain things are still remaining because the energy hasn't been replaced yet. We all know energy is neither created nor destroyed. I'm on a traveling binge right now, and so next in the next uh 10 months from now, whenever it is, I'm visiting some ancient Mayan ruins in Honduras and in Mexico. So yeah.
that was the people I picked to the Mayans.
You said what? Yeah, the Mayans. Me too. Yeah, me too. The one that you connect with the most. I would say for me, it would be the Mayans, obviously the Egyptians, just based on recent history. But it goes back as far as Atlantis. It really does. And I always had a fear of water. Another reason why you should book a past life reading because I always had a fear of water. Couldn't understand why. My brother and
Yeah,
I were in Atlantis when it sank. So yeah,
that can cause it.
that can cause
That
it.
can be some trauma right there.
And it's
Yeah.
so funny. My twin flame hates fucking water. He went to Hawaii and he was like stress texting me. There's fucking water. He was like, it's the fishes. I can't handle the fish. I'm like, the fish are the least of your concern. The plane crashes, my sir.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Probably thinking of other stuff.
Yeah.
But when you go to the Mayan ruins, I'm not exactly sure which pyramid it is, but clap
Mm.
whenever you get in front of one of them. It makes like a kind of a outer worldly sound when you clap in front of them. As long as your clap's loud, like it's huge with frequency. And yeah, it's a little Easter egg for you.
The first one that I'm going to is okay. I'm extremely morbid. I need you to know that about me real quick. The first one that I'm going to is the sun sacrifice temple.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
That's gonna be
you
a
like it?
whole lot of, and you can actually walk into that one. It's gonna be a lot of energy, and it's gonna probably take me like a couple of months of prep, truly, like fully prep work to be able to go into that.
Yeah,
But my God, the knowledge that I'm gonna receive.
yeah.
Ah, I
Make sure
can't
you got your
wait.
protections on it. Pretty good.
You said what?
That's gonna be. I said, just make sure you got your protections on it. You'll be good.
Honestly, I don't even want to wear protection. I just want it to engulf me. I want to go and I want to hear it. I want to see it. I want to. Do you get visions and stuff too?
I do. I do. I get what's that? I get deja vu a lot,
Like a
especially in
premonition
dreams.
type of.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I kind of have a theory that we've lived this life before, and we're really just remembering everything that's going on
Oh, okay. I see it.
and
Okay.
learning from a different angle.
Oh, very matrixy. I love it. I
And
love.
that's how would we be able to explain me seeing something before it happened, me feeling like I've been in this place before, and just resonating with that. So I feel like there's something there.
My linear time right now is about 3 years ahead. So I'm getting visions about 3 years ahead. I used to not be able to control it. And I think that it was making me so overwhelmed that they kind of limited how much I was receiving.
Yeah,
You know,
got one of those too.
yeah, yeah. And so now I'm about 3 years ahead of time, and I know it's driving a lot of people around me crazy because there's one thing that I know is happening, and I can't stop it. It has to happen because that's just part of it, right? Um, I'll get into something I was going to say in a second. But I kept being like, "Do you need my help yet? Are you ready for my help yet?" Da 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 da. And I'm like, "Oh, shh." You're gonna ruin the surprise.
Yeah.
The hardest part, so my mom is an extremely intuitive person as well, and she will see the end of someone's physical life prior to, and I started receiving that, and it was way too much for me to handle. So I think that that's when they kind of cut back, and they were like, that was when I was in middle school. And they kind of cut back after that, and have slowly started reintroducing things that are more like that. I don't want to say that, but they've slowly started, things that I'm going to need to step up and be of assistance with, versus just the cool fun times. So now I'm actually like on my path of healing others as well as myself.
I definitely resonate with that. I feel like just feeling wise, we have definitely entered a new age,
Mm-hmm.
and it's time to take it up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, bring on the challenges. Let's conquer more.
Have fun for a couple of months.
It's tough, but I mean, I wish we could decide when the time was.
No, that's the craziest part. But you know what, though? Everything always works out in our favor. I don't care what it is. There is not a single thing in life that has never worked out in my favor. Not a single one. And it is never, never, never. In my past lives, I have been kings, I have been queens, I have been, you name it, I've done it. There is
Yeah,
nothing that in any lifetime that I have ever wanted that I haven't gotten, and nothing has ever not worked out in my favor. That's first and foremost. So when I tell y'all I be walking the walk and I talk the talk, it's because it's true. And if y'all would start saying that about yourselves, things would be better for you too. I have a friend who would always be like, "Why do you always say what?"
I'm saying message,
Right.
dropping gems.
That
Yeah,
would always say, "Why do you always say everything always works out for you?" I said, "Because it does."
you gotta feel it.
That's another thing I want to talk to you about your book. The power of the tongue, period.
Last sword.
Man, let's talk about the power of the tongue for a second, for real. Like, I don't think people realize how powerful their words are, and that's a problem.
Yes. Even with the lyrics that we speak, like we were talking about with don't listen to Morgan Wallen if you're trying to get in a relationship.
Yes.
Like you can't listen to breakup music when you're trying to be in love. You know, it's counterintuitive.
It really, and it all it does is just negate everything that you just said that you wanted to do. So,
Literally,
it's like
literally.
you're talking about staying up drinking till midnight or whatever he's talking about. It don't make no sense. Like, no, that's not how you call in the love of your life. It's not. And then your exact quote, I quoted you on it too. I said, words have immense power, and your computerized subconscious accepts all that you say as code for your program of what you see in your life. The universe, I've said it a million times, I'll say it a million more. The universe does not have a sense of humor. Okay?
It's not.
It takes
You can
what
joke.
you say
You think
for
it's a
a
joke?
fact. Stop saying you're
Yeah,
broke all the time and then
but you
complain
can't
about not
afford
having
things because
money.
you can't.
Not one person has ever heard me complain about money. And guess what I decided to buy in 5 seconds? This, that, this, and that because I can.
It's like
Because
that.
you've never, no one on planet Earth has ever heard the words that coming out of my mouth. I don't even say it.
And that's part of the training that
Mm-hmm.
we have to continue to do. And even for those listeners who aren't at that level yet, it's something that you have to continue to work on every
Yeah.
day to cultivate that said harmony
Yes.
in your life.
I catch myself daily. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect all the time, but I will catch myself and I will correct it instantly.
I'll never end a negative. I'll never end a thought train in a negative thought.
Period. Oh, yes. Oh, that mind is so. Ooh. You know what I think? You know what I think? I don't think it's just your tongue that's powerful. I don't think it's just your hands that's powerful. I don't think it's just your mind that's powerful. I think it is a whole body as a collective, not just your physical body, not just your mental body, but also your emotional body, your oh wait, how many bodies? We have like 5 bodies, don't we? Physical, emotional,
Yeah,
mental.
Astros on there.
Yeah, all the bodies. Y'all know what we mean. Google it.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, Google it. Do you want to read me your poem?
Sure, yeah. I'll
Can
get
you
it
write a
right.
Can you write a poem about me?
I can. I can. We're gonna have some more conversations so I can make sure that I encapsulate everything that you want.
I'm
You know
really
what I mean? I gotta make
into.
sure your light shines.
Oh,
But I got
I love poetry. I've been writing poetry my whole life. I'm actually considering publishing soon.
Really?
Yeah, I've been writing
Do
poetry for a long time.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Okay, so the poem that I brought today is a poem that has pushed me on multiple stages and also has been featured in its own book as well. This poem right here is called Superman, but my title is called My People.
Mm.
Here we go. Have you ever been in a land full of desperation? I'm talking about various boxes imposed, attempting to push you so far down that you feel like surviving is your only goal. Places where there's no hope. And others live their days addicted to dope, or even just one missed paycheck away from being at the end of their rope. You
Mm.
hear me?
Mm.
Places where some won't dare look us in our face, but have the audacity to claim that we're really one nation. And here we are in the midst of this faded plantation, forced participation in the rat race of accumulation in the constant pursuit of vanity.
Mm.
We all know doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result is a form of insanity.
Mhm.
Yeah. My people, why do they try to limit your classification of yourself to that of only a man or a woman? Are we not beautifully made in the image of our creators?
Mm.
Hear me. Did God not tell us that ye are gods? So why? Why do they try to denote such a legacy of brilliance to that of just a color? Abusing you, misusing you, and always attempting to influence you to harm one another. You hear me?
Mhm.
Goodness. So tell me, is it ignorance or is it disguise? Because realize all the lies and other foolishness that have been set as distractions in their attempt for your demise. Hmm. Sacrificing so much to play a game that wasn't even designed for it. Because accumulation of material possessions, I swear, accumulation of material possessions, my people, is not the reason that the Creator cultivated us
Mm.
from the dust.
Mm.
Hey, now there's many things put in place to make us feel less than worthy or small, but in reality, our power is greater than them all
Mhm.
because it is us who they model Superman after.
I know that's right.
Or the sun. Yeah, it is us. I'll rewind it real quick. It's us who they model Superman after in all the comics. Charged by the sun and in need of no math. Because we're so powerful, we don't even have to run. And we learn from each endeavor while always having fun.
Mm.
Because we are naturally full of love and never stressing, but always coming up with new ideas to keep the enemy guessing. Hmm. But just as Superman and any other superhero fights for their life, we as people are in the fight of our lives. Do you hear me?
Mm.
So, hold up. Do you hear me? So, current systematic constructs and social conditioning are being detrimental to the lives that we are living. And if we are truly to live our best lives, then it is our time to fight for our right. And I'm going to say it one more time, just for those in the back who didn't hear me. I say right now, it is our time to fight for our right. So you overdue for an alignment due to life's many twists and twirls. You must do your part to rebuild yourself and ultimately our world. And though you might have all the tools and all the might, if we continue to choose complacency, my people, we'll always succumb to our own kryptonite.
Mm.
What I need from you is to close your eyes and seek the answers from within. Elevate your mindset from this life of sin because it's time to win. You hear me?
Mm. Oh my gosh, that was good. That was good.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's the one that has been captivating audiences all around. That one,
Wow.
shoot, I feel something every time I say it. I'm trying not to yell when I speak it.
I'm trying not to cry. You know this full moon will make you cry. Listen.
I'm telling you, he's out right now.
Oh, ain't she? You know what? My favorite part about that was while always having fun. Let me tell you something about black people. I don't care if it's a funeral. I don't care if it's a wedding. I don't care if it is a will reading. I don't care what it is. I don't care if their dog is getting surgery. We are having fun. And let me tell you, that is how we have been able to survive everything that has ever been thrown against us. Just
That's
like
it.
the Israelites, just like you want to talk about the ancient civilizations, they were literally sacrificing random people in these ancient civilizations. You know, these ancient civilizations were not fair skinned based on the location geographically that they are in. They are, they're on the equator, half of them.
Tell you, you think it's not hot? You this up a tan
Right, right.
thing.
And when I tell you that it has been frequency, if no one takes anything else, if no one takes anything else, if no one keeps anything else, keeping your frequency high is the cheat code to life.
Yes,
All even if it's something as simple as buying yourself your favorite pack of peanut M&Ms in the morning before you go to work, that will elevate your frequency throughout the whole day. And not only is it elevating your frequency, everyone that you interact with, their frequency is also elevating because your frequency is elevated. Just
yes,
like one rotten apple will spoil the whole bag. One good apple can cause the other apples to grow. And
message.
I'm like getting about to, like after like hearing that, literally that is the line that stuck out to me the most because I don't think as a collective we have realized the point. I think collectively the point is just to have some freaking fun every now.
Have
Smile
fun.
through
Life
it.
isn't all stress. You don't
Yes.
have to have everything perfect.
Yes.
Fun.
Smile through it. But
Mm-hmm.
you're getting through it. Smile through
You
it.
are.
It's hard. It sucks sometimes. It does. It does. Trust me. I am not the person that y'all know I do not coddle. Y'all know I do not sugarcoat. What it is what it is. And y'all know how I am about half these journeys that I'm on, child. But when I tell you the key, my smile has never left my face. Not one time. And that honestly might be the secret to manifesting and creating your reality. It honestly might. Like I've been trying to kind of figure out what the actual secret is. Honestly, I think if you just force a smile every now and then, it might just do the damn thing.
You got to be grateful for what you have
Man,
to get more.
do you have a gratitude journal?
Not necessarily, but I do have a tattoo that reminds me. Oh, other side. It reminds me to always be grateful.
You should get a
And
I'm huge on. I might send you a gratitude journal. Like
please do.
I gratitude every morning, every night. Keep it on my nightstand. That is the easiest way for me personally, I think, to raise a vibration. Just write down 3 things you're simply grateful for every day. Like or say it out loud or whatever. I really think that's the easiest way to. I preach a gratitude journal. I left like 30 blank pages in my book for people to write gratitudes on. They better stop playing with me. If y'all don't get your gratitude journal, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm telling you, because I'm about to grab it.
Man, gratitude is the way. Wait, do you you talked about conscious manifesting in your book. Do you know who else is do you ever read Eckhart Tolle?
Yes, I've heard about them before. I'm familiar with some of the older stuff, but
Mhm.
I haven't heard anything recently.
Recently there's been like a heavy focus on conscious manifesting or manifesting consciously because we're always manifesting regardless of if we know that we are or not. So what is
Yeah.
your favorite conscious manifestation technique?
I'd say to always make the most of everything.
Mm.
I look to just be gracious for it all. I look to maximize on every opportunity. I look to uh, just even opportunity, skill, and the material that I have around. If I can, if that be just me repurposing something, or even just looking at it from a different perspective, it's just a thing.
I love it. Okay, let me see. There was one thing that I for sure wanted to talk to you about. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So before we close, do you have anything else that you would like to tell the audience?
Love yourself.
Period.
Love yourself. Be the best person that you can be. Don't let anybody stop you from achieving your dream.
Mm.
Peace.
I love it. So for the weekly assignment this week, I was going to see if you wanted to give the weekly assignment. Do you have your book on you? I would actually like it if you would walk us through the imagination station exercise.
Okay, okay.
Let me tell you, I've been trying to teach them how to visualize all season, and we're like halfway through, and I still have not gotten the visualization. They're going to come for me. Okay, I'm ready.
It's tough, but I'll take us through it. All right,
Okay,
here we go. Everybody, grab your books.
page 41 of
Page
Cultivating
41.
Harmony.
Mm-hmm. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Exercise. The imagination is the artistic canvas of the mind, the less pain. Number one, we're going to prepare. I want you to find a quiet place with no distractions around you. Sit still and just close your eyes. You can breathe deeply. Let your mind wander. You can let it wander. You don't have to force it on a certain thought right now. But I do want you to focus on visualizing any tension that you're holding on to, be it in your shoulder, be it in your back, be it just in your neck and down your spine. I want you to visualize any tension that you're holding on to, releasing from your body with each exhale. From your head to your toes. I want you to become more calm with each breath closed. Number two, we're going to contemplate. I want you to think about what your life would look like if everything goes the way that you'd like it to go. Imagine the lifestyle that you'll live. What type of environment would you be in? What does your house look like? What's the inside smell like? Do you have that mahogany teak wood candle going? Hey,
The scent. I hate to interrupt because
that's
I'm in the
it.
middle of a visualization myself right now, but the scent is so important. Activate those clairs, people.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you gotta smell it. Smell the success. You hear me? What decorations will you use and how will you use each of those rooms? What do you need to get there? Think about the realistic steps and even sacrifices that can be made today so that you are properly aligned to travel towards your goal. Last but certainly not least, we're going to frame this in your mind. Do you have the confidence in yourself and the faith in the power supplying you? Because you should. Do you know that it will get there because nothing is too good for you? I'm telling you, you deserve everything good in life to happen to you. So embody the feelings that come with living the life that you want. Embody the disciplined mindset and rise to the challenge that is ahead of you. Be that version of you. Be that person. If you want, if you want love, visualize love pouring into you. Visualization from Imagination Station. Page
Oh,
41 and 42 of Cultivating Harmony.
oh, you guys, I love this book. You know what I
It'll
love the
touch your heart.
most? I love practical steps. I love things that can be done in every day. It's not something that you need to go on a 2 week retreat for. These are literally things you can do laying in bed 10 minutes before you go to bed. Ideally, before you go to bed, actually. If we want to talk about the power of the subconscious mind and Dr.
Man,
Joseph
I said
Murray.
we have some other exercises we can do before bed.
Man, you said what?
I said we have some other exercises you can do before bed too. Hey, it's a bunch. It's a bunch.
I was doing the 4-7-8 breathing exercise that you had in there. Oh my god, I love that. I usually do box breathing, but I love the 4-7-8. That was really
The
nice.
7-8 is more calming for me. Box
Yes.
breathing, it'll get you focused,
I
but
I
four
think too
seven
much
eight,
about the counts when I'm doing the box
yeah.
breathing. But with the four
Mm-hmm.
seven eight, it felt more natural to me.
Mm.
I don't know. I loved it.
Because we tend to hyperventilate, so
Mm.
that eight exhalation definitely helps.
Yes. And then you can do a quick inhale and then a slow release. I like that better than like a quick, 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 quick. The box breathing is just all you do is think about. I literally envision a box while I'm doing it.
Literally, just
Like
going around it.
four, 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 four.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what we should do while you were doing your you were talking about the visualization. We should co-host a workshop together. I do a lot of those steps in my workshops, and I have a really good studio that I use in Nashville too. So that would be great.
Mostly because ironically, I was in the process of making a workshop too.
Okay.
So divine timing. Let's do it.
Alignment, and that's why that light has not flickered this whole time.
Tell me.
I'm telling you. I mean, when I tell you that light will, she will tell me what's going on, honey. She will tell me what's going
Hey,
on. Alignment is aligning today. Yeah, you
yeah.
know what? I think that's all I had for you. Do you have that was it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I enjoyed my time. Thank you to the audience for having me here. Thank you for picking me to
Yay!
grace the audience as well. And yeah, love yourselves.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
Spread love. Be love.
Spread love, be love, be love. No, like thank you so much for being here. Do you want me to call you Vic or Victory? Victory, period. Really? Oh, that's whack. Okay, Victory. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you joined me today. I really I gotta get me, you, and my friend Zeke in a room together as well. I gotta get that. I gotta get that. He is a you wanna talk about some roots? He knew I was writing a book before I knew I was writing a book.
Okay, Mom.
He
Good.
is
Yeah.
that's
I like the
my
energy already. Let's do it.
that's
Hey.
my I don't think I even uttered the words that I was writing yet. It was oh man, crazy. powerful. And we're from the same ancestral land too, so the power is my ancestors are from South Georgia, like Oglethorpe area, so got a lot of slavery ancestry that we've healed.
Unfortunately.
Mhm.
But we're popping even better than before.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you to Victory Heard. I will link all of the information in the show notes. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. And don't forget to do your weekly assignments. Bye.